Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I hope all is well with you. So, I'm coming with another story time. This young lady said someone pulled up to her door and something about her mama getting involved. Child, I don't know, but we about to find out. Oh, before we get into the story time, I didn't even get to the logistics. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, share, subscribe to this channel, hit that post notification bell so you're notified whenever I drop a video, and know that all things are alleged, in my opinion, is for entertainment commentary purposes only. We're just commentating on these story times, child. So let's get into it.
Front row seat, grab story time on how this girl put up to my house. Roll call, asking for me, and almost had to duke it out with mom. Yeah. So my name's Destiny. Welcome to my crazy dating life, where I have crazy stories for everything. If you think you got it, I can top it. Okay, let's get into it. Front row seat, grab your snacks, do whatever you got to do. Sit down for this, because this is gonna be good. Okay. So y'all, long story short, backstory: I was dealing with this guy for like a little bit over a year. Had a very platonic relationship, and it was actually really cool vibes. Like, I could be around him, seeing him in public all the time, like literally just super platonic. Then this man was taking me home every day after school because I didn't have a car at the time. So then I found out that we lived in the same area code, and at that, less than 2 minutes away from each other. Boo, wrap it up and pack your things, because you're not talking to nobody no more. I got you on lock. Also, y'all, this man got long hair and always has his hair done. Keep in mind about that. So y'all, 5 to 6 months later, I come back to the school because I haven't talked to him in that short amount of time, because I haven't been at the school. So he pretty much run into me. He like, oh yeah, like let's chop it up afterwards. Like, let's catch up. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. Not thinking nothing of it. He get done what he doing. I get done what I'm doing. I hop in the car with him. We come to my house. He start chopping it up with my mom. That's how cool we were. He was chopping it up with Mom Dukes. Mom Dukes over here doing overly much. She talking about some, oh yeah, how have you been? La, 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 la. You know, they doing what they doing. My mom asked him to do something around the house. He do his little man duties around the house or whatever. Mind y'all, he was coming over to get his hair unbraided, washed, conditioned, and oiled. A bitch was doing motherfucking minimum wage at wife career status. Okay. So anyways, y'all, as I'm about to prepare to undo his hair, he get a text. Bing. Oh, I gotta go help my granny. Y'all, like I said, he lives less than 2 minutes away from me. So I'm like, okay, cool. He used to do that all the time when he used to come over before, talking about, so I gotta go help my granny. Okay, cool. So he go help his granny. I go kick it in the room. My mama just chopping it up like, oh yeah, maybe I think I might start talking to him again. Boom, my mom get a phone call. This is important. I'm not listening to the phone call because the doorbell just rang at the same time as the phone call. Okay. I'm thinking I'm about to go open the door for a bugaboo. Huh. No. It's a grown-ass woman. And I thought she was lost. Nope, but she is found.
You know who she remind me of? Oddly enough, her name is Destiny as well. I did a story time on her as well. I want to say towards the beginning of when I started doing story times. And she has all the E's and N's like Destiny. So oddly enough, her name's Destiny as well. And they act just alike, in my opinion. The whole tongue to the top of the teeth, the extraness. I'm not knocking it. I love like their enthusiasm, how extra they are. I'm here for all of it, but I'm just peeping. They're very similar. All right, let's keep going.
And she found her man, okay, and it led her to my house. Mind y'all, it's damn near midnight, so I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is she doing on my doorstep. Part two. Story time on how this girl put up to my house. Roll call. Part 2 on how the girl showed up at my crib, asked for me, and almost got my mama. Yeah. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who followed me. And y'all was doing a lot. I was doing live, and y'all was asking me for the part 2. Belt to ass. Okay, you getting it now. Love y'all. So old girl in front of my house asking for him, say his first and his last name. Okay, like she one of the military people, like she finna come snatch you. Okay, so she asked me, do I know him? Yes, I do. Indeed. She talking about some, well, I was just wondering, because I was wondering what my man was doing over here almost, and it's damn near midnight. When I tell y'all, My stomach fell to my knees and hit the bottom of my feet when she.
But my thing is why don't you ask him? Granted, I get you want to get both sides, but I hope all that smoke that she's bringing to this door, she's also bringing to him. Because I feel like that's majority of the times the problem. Like we be going after other females and they don't even be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even know what this dude is up to. It be the dude causing all this havoc, all this chaos, and we get mad at the other person and we'll still sit up under the dude. Like, make it make sense. We got to do better, y'all. And I'm not saying that she didn't because I don't know. Let's finish watching and see what happened.
She said, my man, who's your man? Because it's not Mr. Smith and you're not talking about my dad, so you're lost. So I'm like, how you know him? She like, that's my man. He been my man for the past 6 months. Clock it. Hold on. If I do the math and carry the one and add the
Carrying
two.
a one on a 6 month.
Bitch, you ain't been here long enough. I've been here for a whole year and some change. When did you come in the picture? Then I had to rewind. I was gone for 6 months. But regardless, so I'm asking her questions, just trying to figure something out. But she coming at me mad aggressive. She like, yeah, like, what's up with it? Like, you feel me? Is you fucking my man? This, that, and the third? Now, I told y'all this was platonic. But I really wanted to get out of her skin and just be like, yeah, what now? But I didn't. But I told her it was like, it didn't really matter because I was trying to make sure I had my story straight before I gave it to the judge and the plaintiff so I could make sure I have my case for when I needed to get on his ass. So then my mom comes to the door, y'all. Mom Deuce comes to the door talking about what is she doing at the doorstep? The phone call that I was telling y'all about, my neighbors had called and was like, why are there 2 rowdy people outside your house? Old boy that just left my house, Mr. Smith, and old girl that's at my doorstep right now was tussling in the street. And I didn't even know. They talking about yeah, there's 2 people fighting outside your house. I don't know what they doing, but they was tussling. They was getting it in. So my mom is like, you know what you could do? You could go ask your man since he's your man so much. You could go ask him. He lived less than 2 minutes away from here. The girl started getting rowdy. She started popping it. I said, listen here, I got 2 goddaughters that's sleeping in my room. My mama out here yelling at you. And honestly, I really don't want to have to do too much because I just got my hair pulled. Y'all, I'm not trying to fight when I got my hair done. Y'all, if my hair gets pulled from the root of my scalp, oh, we gonna have a field day. Oh, yeah, for sure. So anyways, the girl talking about oh, yeah, your mama talking shit? Yeah, tell her to come outside. We could line it up. What? Bitch, I'm about to do you so cold. You might as well tell people you got jumped. Bitch, fuck is you talking about? Fact. So I'm telling her, cool down, like not too fucking much on my mom, and I'm trying to hold my mom back because my mom is she ready to let the dogs out. Mom, and she is the dog bitch, okay? So boom, they hearing it popping. My neighbors come outside. My neighbor come outside and yell from across the street talking about ain't none of them coming outside. So y'all, I look across the street and I'm looking at my neighbor like, oh yeah, she popping it, yeah. Y'all, why look at the silhouette because she had a light behind her? Oh, girl was holding a. Lord Jesus Christ. She pretty much was like, this is all I saw. If you got a problem, you could come over here with it. God. Part 3, y'all. Part 2, I had a girl. Part 3, y'all. And we at the part where my neighbor came out with a little pew pew. So at this point, my neighbor across the street with it. You feel me? And I'm on no parts of that, okay? Because I know the way she holding it, she look like she know how to use it. So the girl pretty much like still popping and she's still talking about I know I'm probably in a white neighborhood and this, that, and the third. What? She can't see me because it's dark and because the way my gate is, you can't see through my door. But give credit where credit's due, okay? Bitch, I know I look rice-skinned.
Not rice-skinned.
But give me my credit. What they say, even a drop of black. You feel me? But anyways, getting off track. So I'm pretty much telling her she got 1 to 3 options.
She said I know I'm right.
A, go across the street with the pew pew. B, stay over here and get jumped by me and my mom.
I know that.
Or C, leave like a peaceful human being and go to that nigga house. And as soon as I said that, the girl starts hysterically crying. Like, what? Y'all know how like when Karens or like when people get caught up in their own situation when they wrong and then they don't know what to do other than cry? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was one of them situations. Now I'm stuck at the door because, dear bitch, now I want to give you a hug. How you know I was a sensitive ass human being? Bitch, you knew who sent you? Okay. So I'm pretty much telling her, like, girl, you could have came about this a totally different type of way. Like, you could have not came off like totally disrespectful. You could have asked me so many questions. I would have been open to it because 95% of y'all don't be crazy. It be the niggas that be making you crazy. But you make yourself even crazier by popping up to people's houses, y'all. Y'all gotta stop doing that. But anyway, she pretty much just like, I'm so
You
sorry.
know
Like, I
what?
just wanted to come over here.
No, I gotta stop on that one because she's right. You know how dangerous it is to put yourself in that predicament? Like to pull up to someone's house, they have every right to holler. Not every right, but they can if they're grimy. Holler that you were attacking them. And they could be the sole aggressor. If you have no one to back your story, if there's no evidence to help your situation out, you up shit's creek. Don't ever, 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 ever go to somebody else's house. Ever. Okay? Like, heck nah. If anything, we're gonna meet in a mutual place. But like she said, there was no need to even come there on some rah rah. Now, if y'all agree, and you always want to make sure that you guys are on the same page because you don't know what type of time the other person's on. So even if you came to get some understanding, it's important to make sure that other person is aware that you're just here to get understanding and it's no rah rah, it's no beef. So that's why a conversation probably has to be had prior to, because some people get defensive as soon as they see you and you start popping off, and not once you start saying like, oh, I'm this person to, I'm this, I'm the girlfriend, I'm the wife, I'm the, they'll start getting defensive. So you really got to be very cautious on how you move because some people would just be looking for an opportunity to pop off their pew pew. Okay, don't give it to them.
Over here and just get answers and stuff like that. But girl, you threatening to find my mama and shit.
Yeah.
I said, girl, like, what if this would have been a whole totally different house? And like, what if y'all would have got jumped or something? Like, what if I would have not been a very sympathetic human being? Mm-hmm. So she's pretty much just apologizing for everything. She's like, I'm so sorry. And she gets back in the car and she leaves. Now, mind y'all, there was a whole bunch of other details that went on in this conversation, but I don't want to get into detail because I still have to sum this up. So, mind y'all, I'm so pissed during the whole midst of this. Like, I'm so pissed because he's not answering my phone calls. I'm telling him to come get his business off my front doorstep. Like, what the fuck is going on? So I pretty much tell my goddaughter's mom and my mom, I'm telling them I'm finna take the car and I'm finna go over there because I'm finna figure this the fuck out. And I texted them, I said I'm on my way and I need an apology tonight. Like, me and my mother need an apology tonight. So, y'all, I put on some sweats or whatever because I'm ready to get down with him at this point. So then I put on my sweats or whatever, get in the car. And then I get over there. Why is she in front of the house? Part 4. So the last and final part, y'all. Buckle your seatbelt. So like I say, y'all, I done spun the block with my goddaughter mom. And the girl just spawned in front of his house. Now, y'all getting on me in the comments talk about some, well, you did tell her to go over there. That's not, y'all supposed to be on my team. Whose team are y'all on? Because y'all ain't on my team. My ass is so mad. I'm not giving a fuck about none of that shit. I texted him. I said, come outside right now. He talking about some, no, I really don't want to encounter her. Like, can you please leave? I said, absolutely the fuck not. No. I said, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You feel me? Like, it's just the demanding of the principle and, like, other respect. Like, you owe me and my mother an apology, and it's going to happen tonight. Not tomorrow, not the day after that. It should have really happened yesterday. But, you feel me? So he like, bro, no, can you please drive off? Like, I don't want her seeing you, and then she gonna get riled up again, and now I got to break it up because y'all in front of my house. When she see me, she gonna do what? To who? I don't think y'all understand. I have the advantage. She will not be fighting me. She will be fighting the underneath of this Nissan Sentra. Okay? The fuck? I got braids all the way down, damn near to my ankles. You thought I was finna... Oh, no, bitch, we finna... 30 points. Hello. So he pretty much like, okay, like, don't do too much. Like, don't get off the car. Just let me handle what I need to handle. I said, okay, I'll be waiting outside to go all day. If not, I know where you go to school, and obviously I'm at where you live, so ain't really nowhere else to go. So at this point, I kind of feel bad for the girl because the girl is really hysterically crying, like she's trying to figure out what's wrong, this, that, and the third. And I really just be feeling bad for people who like be in situations where they don't know how to mentally control themselves. I'm gonna have that talk later with y'all though. So, anyways, a car pulls up. Two people hop out, and they're her friends. They're pretty much telling her, like, girl, you have to go. Like, this is not cool. Like, this is not P at all. Like, girl, you gotta go. And she's still hysterically crying. And she's like, no, I don't want to leave. Like, I need to talk to him right now. This, that, and the
She's in
third.
love.
So her friends carry her by her arms and her legs like she was on a kebab stick and put her ass in the car and drive off. If I were to go out like that, change my name, move me to a different country, change my hair color, at this point I'm bald, bitch. You will never see me again. So I'm texting him like, hey, I'm outside still. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm not going nowhere. So he come outside with his auntie, and his auntie is the first one to apologize to me. And she's the one to vouch for him, to tell him that he was serious when he said that they do not talk no more. Because in my head, I'm thinking like, this nigga's a liar. Like, you're really a liar. Like, I hate liars, y'all. That's the one thing I do. I hate liars. So I'm thinking in my head, like, you really had a girl pull up to my house. Like, you just had some unfinished business, and like, you're really crazy as fuck for that. He turns on the flash on his phone, and I felt super bad. Y'all know I'm sensitive as fuck. This is the worst part about me. He turns on the flash on his phone. His face is fucked up. When I tell you she did her once, okay? I don't know what was going on outside, but they was tussling and she was doing her ish, okay? What he can't be doing? Yeah. But anyways, I felt super bad. Like, he still got scars to this day, y'all. Like, I really feel bad. And, like, as a man, he wasn't hitting her back. Like, he really was not hitting her back. He was pretty much just trying to grab her arms and, like, not hit her back. So
That's
the most that he
commendable.
could do was really just take the ass whooping. So he continues to show me the receipts and everything on how they don't talk no more. The auntie vouched for me. And pretty much he comes back and he apologizes to me and my mother. And that's the end of the story time. Do we still talk? No. Are we still friends? Yes, I'm cool with him. Like, we have no beef with anything or anything like that. But I just told him, like, after that, I don't think, like, it's just, that was just too much. But I still fuck with him as a person, as a human being. So, y'all, to wrap up this story time, if you're a guy or a girl and you have some unfinished business, don't go to other people's houses with your location on. Don't forget to share that love. Mwah. Love y'all. Let me know what next story time y'all want.
Damn. Yeah. What she said. Turn your location off. I don't know how that location sharing stuff works. Whether you can kick somebody off from knowing your location that once had it or what. But if you done with somebody, and if that is a possibility, make sure they're off the list of who can see where you at, because you got randoms pulling up to people's houses. Um, y'all ain't even fooling around. Like, I thought he was just being a dog, but turns out she's tapped. Stop letting these tap people know where you at. Okay? Well, if you let them know where you at, that's your business. Just don't come to my house. Don't just be with me. If you share your location, especially with crazies, yeah, no. That is crazy. The plot twist, because I was for certain that it was going to be one of those things where he was just being a dog and got caught. And for him to have gotten beat up, and like, to his credit, to his credit, like she said, he wasn't fighting her back. He was being a gentleman about it, which is commendable, because some dudes, once you hit me, especially like hitting me a couple times, getting some good ones in, and based on how she said he was messed up, she got some good looks in on him. And most people won't be able to stand and not hit back. So that's commendable on his part for not hitting back. But yeah, these people are tapped. It's scary being out here single in this world, because some of the stories I be hearing, I'm like, Lord. Not to mention the stories about people not ever returning back home after the first date. Child, I'm just, some people, they need to come with a sign that says, I'm tapped. Proceed with caution. Like, that's insane. I know he's probably like, you know what? This girl is ruining my life. Like, oh my gosh. Child. This lady's funny to me though. I love her demeanor, her enthusiasm. She's a trip. She says she got story times for days, so I'm gonna check into some of her other story times and see what they about. But this situation is wild crazy. It's good that she was able to exit stage left without any harsh feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, they're still cool, they still rock with each other, but they just ain't fooling with each other like that. So I hope this was a learning lesson for her. Not that she could have necessarily done anything different, but maybe she's seen some flags, some red flags that she could, use for next time. I wonder what, because she referenced his hair. She said his hair is long and it's always done. So I don't know if she was referring to her always being the one to do it. I know she said she washed, blow dried, conditioned it, and all of that good stuff. But as far as braiding or whatever style he does, I wonder if there was more to it that she meant to mention, maybe forgot to. But either way, this is crazy. Like I said, I'm going to check into some of her other story times. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one, y'all. Peace.
Listen, I like chocolate girl, all shades, different flavors. She a diamond and a pearl. She a goddess with a mentor, yeah. Cinnamon swirl. She relate to what I've been through, yeah. Queen of my world.